Ephesians chapter 6, verse 14. Stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Kakodash, the Wadi Abashim Yahushua, for giving us apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve our honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki and pushing the word of sincerity and the truth, being faith-based, being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come, race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip was the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord lift the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chambers of the Lord shoot laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, I brought this out of the Lord to the course of this video, just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritual known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all of the filthy customs they have taken upon. Right now, the time is 3:51 a.m. in the morning, Tuesday, January 20th, 2026, the year of apostasy. Agents and sellouts in Jacob's trouble. A moment of clarity, man. This is where we're standing firm in this, man. I woke up with crazy thoughts running through my mind, and it was hard to narrow them down. I was trying to grab them all, but I could grab what I could and just meditate on it. And like I said, it's gonna be a lot of all sorts of apostasy on apostasy on all sorts of levels. It's one of my videos coming up in the near future, but I got so many videos named in my videos I want to do with the names of my name, with the name in my mind. I'm just waking up, but like I said, things was happening around me. My dreams, man. I can hear voices, can't narrow down the faces. I just know that for the all the things that I do hear in my dreams, the voices. I know the voices, but when I wake up, I just can't catch the faces and shit. Like, I try to remember it. I do believe these are out of body experiences, man. Like, I know this is a fact, or this is something I'm seeing before it happens. This happened to me. Clear so many different times. I know people, it says in the scriptures, so I'm not going off something. It happened before I learned the scriptures. Now I got the blueprint of things that occur to individuals. When it says, what it says in, hold on. Will dream dreams, Bible verses, King James Version. I know it's Joel. I just can't think of it, how to get it. Salakia. I'm all jacked up in the brain, alright? Alright, so Joel chapter 2, verse 28. And it should come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams. See, it was accurate. That word dream dreams, yeah. The scriptures is in my mind, man. Our brothers are, before I used to just sleep with the audio every day, a whole book, like all the way from like the whole Jeremiah, the whole Ezekiel, over and over. Sometimes, and I truly believe that when it's our brothers are one of the men that, because it tells you in the scriptures that you're gonna speak with the Yahweh Shemel Shah says. So that dream was in my this verse was in my mind. So like I'm just waking up I'm very weak right now. I had something happen in my dream, man. I can't even grab it. I know when that dream, I'm learning that when these dreams happen like that and I'm drained, it's something that's gonna come to pass. I just learning these things. I'm learning how to detect how this thing is working on me. I don't know how to explain it. I just know that something years ago, before I got into the truth, this is what happened to me. I had this dream so many times. I had like how you say it. Um, they call it daydreaming. Like I'm walking, and all of a sudden I'm walking, and I'm seeing something else, but I'm walking. Like the whole everything around me. This shit didn't even happen when I was driving. Like the whole thing around me just changed. The scenario. Yo, I could have crashed. Like one time, I could have crashed, bro. Like the whole thing around me. I don't know how to explain these things, man. Like I'm still, but this verse right here clarifies a lot. You know, with your visions, man. I know that's what just happened. I've been seeing a lot of visions in my dreams, and I be hearing voices, and I know the voices, man. And I'm just listening. You know, I'm just listening. I'm trying to figure out the conversation. I'm listening. I'm ear hustling. You know how they say ear, I'm ear hustling. I'm listening. I'm sleeping. I can hear all these voices. Like, yeah, man. They're going. This gonna happen. This gonna happen. I don't know, man. I just know that it always. I can when I hear the conversation again, it's like it's playing itself out. I know this for a fact because I used to have this dream, man, that over and over until it happened. I used to have this dream over and over and over until it happened. And this was a fatal dream. Like it could have cost me my life, man. Because when it was happening, I didn't. I was like, I saw everything for what was going on around in this dream. And years later, it clarified itself. I don't want to go into details, but I was like, wow. I was told certain things that happened. That was, hey man, there's seers out there. There was those psychics. You know, so like I'm off subject, but let's get back on subject. All right. So we are experiencing some spirit. This is spiritual, man. This is from the spiritual world. You know? Yeah, but you shot. Want you if he want to destroy you, he'll destroy you, bro. I'll tell you like this. If he want your ass done, he want your ass done. You know, you're done. I truly believe Yahweh Shema Shah got me out of all my situation. I had another dream, a vision, should I say, or um, darn it, how you say that? A flat, your life flashed before your eyes. I was laying. I can tell you this one. I was laying in my bed. I was laying in my woman's bed, right? I was at her crib, and I went to sleep, and then I hear, "Get up and go do my work." This is what I heard, man. I got up. No, right before I opened my eyes. Yeah, as I opened my eyes, I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I got you out of this. This is what I heard. I got you out of this situation. I got you out of this. Remember this? I got you out of this. Remember this? I got you. I saw everything, all the situations that could have happened to me, and what happened to me, and how I got out of it. I got you out of this. I got you out of this. Remember this situation? And he said, "Go do my work for the second time." And I got up and started putting my clothes on. And my woman's like, "Where you going?" I didn't even answer. I just came back home and turned the camera on. Or the Wadi Yabashim Al Shah. And I truly believe I don't know. I don't want to go into details, but the spirit Yabashim Al Shah is active. Right? It's a living power. We are the power of the life. He's the power of the life source. Right? He's the God of the living. Right? That's our verse. It's a verse like that, right? The God of the living. Bible verse, King James Version. right? Mark chapter 12, verse 27. He is not the God of the dead, but the power, but the God of the living. Ye therefore do greatly err. So y'all shout to God of the living, bro. So he wants you to live, man. I truly believe that, man. That's phenomenal, man. That's why he wants you to stand 10 toes. We already know the protocol, right? We've been doing this since 2007. The men that's been standing so stiffly with Yahweh Shemel Shah, with Yahweh Shemel Shah and the apostles of Great Millstone Elders, right? And we seen the outcome of this, man. We seen a lot of individuals come in this thing, and they out. They went out, man. They went out from us, right? They went out from us, right? No longer with us. They went out from us. Bible verse, King James Version. So like the verses just jumping in my mind. This is it. All right. So we've seen these things. 1 John chapter 2 verse 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not of us. And that's terrifying, bro. That verse jumped. First is just jumping in my. I feel the spirit world is feeding me verses, bro. This is what's happening, man. The spiritual world speaks. I'm out here where I live at. Yahweh Shemel Shah guided me this way, bro. Say no. And I remember one of the brothers, elder brother Shalom, he was like, it's twofold, but he said, nah, stay out there. It was the spirit. So I said, I said, all right. And we here, man. We still, man, there's so many things happening, man. I don't know. If I understood to write it all down, I'd have wrote it down. But there was a lot. It's a lot going down, man. I brought this out, man, that I go over to the end, bro. I ain't see myself, jacked up. But I truly believe, man. I truly believe that Paul was shown even Ezra was shown the future. So he kept going. Yo, woe is me. Paul saw the future. That's why he kept going. He saw heaven. He saw the heavens. Man, when he died, they put him back in his body. When Yahweh Shemel Shah put him back in his body, and he came back. He went back. He went all the way to the end. So they beheaded him. We went to the end, man. That's some dedication right there, bro. So we gotta look forward to keep calm and stay confident in this thing. So yeah, we had individuals that was with us. They're not with us no more, but we gotta stay with each other. In the meantime, in between time, we brothers now. That's why I always tell individuals, like, this individual. He's like, I was like, yo, you just gonna do videos, man. You gotta work out your own salvation with fear and tremble. And that's the moment you're looking for. You want to, even though if you're not with the body, you better. This is the body. Apostle Hall always say it. Everybody in Great Millstone, how about that you a man of the Lord, but it makes logical sense because you've seen it. You would think how you would see a person that's been in this thing and they're not doing it no more. You would think that they would walk on air, bro. How smart they are, bro. How much virtues they bring out, bro. How clear their vocabulary is. How they find words and do this. You would think. I remember back then, when I first got into the truth, like I was watching Elder Yashawamba, Elder Ariel, and I remember Element. Shababa, I forgot how you say his name, but they call him Element now. I remember Element was mad freaking smart. Yo, he was mad smart. And the other guy too up in Chicago, he was like, it was another individual that I don't even see. Like I don't know. He was doing videos like the spirit was on him. Like he was doing videos like every day, getting people pulling up on him side, talking shit, bringing up the verses, and all of a sudden he just stopped because he had a big ass beard. There's a lot of individuals' faces that I could just that the archive is out there, but you could see that Yahweh Shema through the spirit Yahweh Shema that he's dealing with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And the faces you see there is the ones that are standing 10 toes in. Okay, so that's what you gotta look at it. Abba we endure all to the end. Whoever's here, and keep going. Finish continuing the faith. Right, confirming the souls, man. We know this. Hey, man, I was just thinking. I was saying earlier, right? I was like, man, I ain't got shit left in this world. Out there, I'm examining everything. Damn it, this is that verse. What is that verse? It was just on my tongue. Oh man, what is this verse? Count the cost. There you go. Let's go. Let's find that real fast. Count the cost. Count the cost. Bible verse, King James Version. You gotta count the cost, bro. You gotta look at everything and say, oh, this is worth it. Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not first to and counteth the cost, whether he have suffice to finish it. And that's where we at, man. Do we have let's go if I said that word right. Let's go into the blueprint. Salakia. These just verses that be jumping in my mind. Do we count the courts? Yahweh Shai said this, 28. Yahweh Shai said this. Let's see. 28. Yep, Yahweh Shai said this. Let's see if we can start at disciples. What it says here. Man, tomorrow's gonna be Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, man. Come on. I was trying to see something. Alright, disciples. Disciples test. Discipleship test. Alright. It's a lot right here. But alright, I just want to get to the point. Alright, Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you intending to build a tower? This is what we do when we build a house, the house of Yahweh El Shai. You know, we don't want to be doing this in vain. For what he asking, for which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first to count and counteth the cost. You know, so you gotta examine this whole thing, man. And that's what happened when I was waking up. Like I was examining all the things that was happening in the dream, and I said, man, for the things that's been happening, it was a verse Yahshua brought out. I gotta find that verse, which was super duper spiritual, bro. And I used to love the movie Moses, Ten Commandments, man. I used to love that movie. And that part was like superhero stuff, bro. And in the scene when the pharaohs was chasing us, right? In the movie, now after we know he's chasing us, right? We running, millions of us running with babies and shit, pregnant women. Cause you know they were still humping out there. Intent and shit, babies running, little infant and shit. The motherfuckers trying to bring the cattle and carry their gold and shit, running from the pharaoh, man. Can you imagine that shit, man? Damn, bro, that shit must have been crazy. That must have been like crazy. Imagine remembering all that. Oh man, that verse. He read that verse, and you know how you read it, and then I did the audio, and I didn't even think about that. Where is that verse at? God said to Moses, "Tell them to stand there and watch." Bible verse, King James version. I want to see this verse, man. That was so freaking powerful, bro. One of the most powerful. Stand still. Woo! Can't pop right up, bro. And it's 144. It says, Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. That's 144 right there. Put that together. All right. Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of Yahweh. That's what he told me in a dream. I mean, he told me so many times, bro, like in a dream. Yo, I remember I was going to leave this damn motherfucking plantation. I was like, I'm tired of this job. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna get another job. I had the other job, yo. And I heard, I didn't tell you to get another job. I told you to sit there and watch. That's what I heard. Oh boy. I said, I'm tired of this place, man. You know, I find myself talking to the spirit world. You know, yesterday, God saw me talking. He's like, yo, man, you all right, man? Who you talking to? Hey, man, I'll tell you some other things. Man, you be like, I know something happened to me when I was younger, and it was not able to be done anymore. But people probably think I'm crazy, but it's not. You're not crazy because you come out this. You young, you get older, you get closer, you get more and more into this world, and you should. Even my little one, when she was little, she used to always smile. She wasn't looking at me when she was little. She used to be smiling around me like she used to be able to see. I to become as you get older, you can't talk when you're a baby. But when you get older, you can talk. But when you're a baby, you can just see coming from the spirit world, bro. You know. And we here, man. I don't know. I'm just blabbering right now. Salakia, man. But a lot of things happen to me, and my faith in this thing has grown, bro. You know, I do it for the salvation, the outcome. I need to see this outcome of this thing, man. I need to see this to the end. We here. We here to do it to the end. In Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, and stand still. Stand right there. I ain't tell you to leave. Stand there and watch. And see the salvation of Yahweh, which he will show to you today. He's going to show us some gloriousness, man. I'm telling you, man, this is a bold moment right here. But you got the water in front of you, and you got motherfuckers coming behind you with motherfucking spears and bows and arrows to chop you and your babies up. This is what he gonna bring back, but he gonna cut a lot of motherfuckers to asunder. Can you imagine that? You got your baby, you got your woman, you got your grandmama, your grandpapa, because there was a lot of old, young together at that moment. He told them, and Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation. What a moment. But oh boy, y'all people, you are done. You hear me, y'all Joshua? You hear me, the rest of you nations? You're done. You ain't winning nothing. You're gonna be running, scattering. That Haman moment is coming back when you thought you had us, but Yahweh Shemel Shah got you. Man, ain't nobody checking for y'all. I just see some glorious outcomes a lot. It's this week alone. We need this. The only way out is through the tribulation. The only way out is through much tribulation, and within that tribulation is gonna be salvation. It's gonna be a level up moment.